Hey everyone, Eddie here. Today I thought I'd show you all something a little different. A little behind the scenes sneak peek at what goes into making a video. For instance, one of my most recent shorts, Mabinogémon. If you haven't watched it yet, click this annotation, or the link in the description. What I'm going to show you first is the title screen. Most of this video's elements were made in Photoshop. For the actual title, what I used was a Pokemon style font, and then I twisted each letter so that it had a curve, just like the regular Pokemon logo. Then to keep with the 8-bit Game Boy style, I'll show you the little trick I used in Photoshop. Go up to image size, and scale it way down. But you still need to make sure your content is recognizable. Then you change the image mode to indexed with 8 colors. 16 colors for bigger images. And then scale it back up. I scaled it to the size of the video frame. Then you just copy and paste. The same thing can be done pretty easily with images, using the same method. You can tweak the settings to get the desired effect. These other words are actually a font called Pokemon GB. Hello YouTube! Now I'll show you where the video itself is made. This was the final version that is up on YouTube right now. You can see the different layers and where different parts come into play. Just to give you an idea, these are all the elements spread out in a folder. These are all the various images, sound effects, and video files that were made for the project. 1.14 gigabytes of video footage was used in this. AVIs are pretty huge, which is the native file that Mabinogi exports. You can see I made every single element separately. A lot of time and work went into this. Then the music here, in my video files here, the Magikarp explosion right here. Oops, didn't mean to show you that. Well, why not? Here are a few other recent folders of my other projects that you may or may not have seen. Now I'll show you the biggest job in this video, the battle scene. As you can see, I use Sony Vegas for all of my editing. Wow, just look at all these layers. Every element has its own layer. HP bar, the Pokeballs, the characters, Pokemon. Even the arrows. All these elements were made in Photoshop. And after rendering the battle scene to a video file, I do this to save my computer from overloading with too much, I put it into a new file, in this case my sound effects file. Which is where I add in all the sound effects. As you can see, each sound has to be placed to match up with the video. Then I render that video and add in the music into a separate file. All using Mabi instruments, I might add. And now let's go back to the final version. After rendering the version with the music, I added in the title screen with its sound effects and arrows and in all my transitions. And finally, my normal video ending. So there you go. I know it wasn't extremely in-depth, but in case any of you were ever curious about what goes into making a video like this, I hope you enjoyed it. There is a ton that I didn't show, such as filming, setting up stages, creating all the small elements in Photoshop, cutting out sounds, and making the music. Making a video is a lot of work, but if you have fun while you make it, seeing people enjoy it, then you feel extremely satisfied. Thanks for watching this little behind the scenes video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. If you would like to see more in the future, please leave a comment.